welcome to the ET Now Baselworld 2012 special, the biggest trade show of the year for the watch industry across the globe. Today I'm going to be taking you through some of the most sought after brands in this industry. Let's find out what makes this platform so special. Amidst a global recession that's taken its toll on economies the world over, the watch industry refuses to bow down. Its double-digit growth is evidence on the floor of Baselworld, the industry's biggest exhibition, which houses some of the biggest brands unveiling their newest models and taking orders for the year.
A lot of great communication takes place in Basel Fair. A lot of deals are cracked, a lot of negotiations. It's really amazing.
As every year, it's very beautiful. It's full of novelties. It's very interesting to see.
Baselworld is very fascinating because you can meet people from all over the world who come here to see the most luxury goods that exist.
I've been to the Basel Fair since 2010 and it's a lovely experience with lots of inspiration from all the watch brands around the world.
We begin our journey with Mondaine, a brand whose designs are heavily inspired by railway station clocks, a factor that has also made Mondaine the official watch of the Swiss Railway. The goal behind the family-run business has remained the same over the years, which is to combine solid craftsmanship and update their models with the latest trends, both on and under the face of the watch. Another maker of Swiss timepieces is Harry Winston, a brand that started out making jewellery in 1932 that has been donned by royalty, Maharajas and the very elite of Hollywood. That same expertise was carried over to their timepieces in 1989, and these collections set themselves apart by their intricate movements. The watches continue to make their contribution to horological heritage with their iconic Avenue and Premier collections and their breathtaking high jewellery timepieces. But it's their Opus series that continues to defy expectations with innovative watch movements that redefine the way we tell time. One of Geneva's oldest manufacturers of watches is Patek Philippe. It's through the independence and creative freedom of in-house manufacturing that the family-owned business is able to pursue its quest for the exceptional. This unique heritage of ingenuity and passion started way back in 1839. And even today, in terms of movements and aesthetic aspects, the brand continues to set itself apart. Contributing over 80 patents to the history of horology, the Patek Philippe seal was designed to evolve. And there is no better evidence of that than at their Basel booth, where the brand launched complicated timepieces for men and women, which would delight connoisseurs of watches for years to come. If all the fancy metal and gemstone doesn't raise your eyebrow, then Breitling has something different on offer. A specialist in technical watches, Breitling has played a crucial role in the development of the wrist chronograph. Since 1884, the brand has dedicated itself to the conquest of the skies by manufacturing timepieces that double as high-performance technical instruments. You can spot the Breitling logo in aviation events like air races and air shows the world over, and the influence in their designs cannot be missed. There were several brands at Basel that you wouldn't normally associate with watches, like Victorinox, who are known the world over as the inventors of the original Swiss Army knife. They stepped into the watch world in 1989, and every timepiece since has mirrored that same essence of practical luxury.
Victorinox stands for heritage, it stands for functionality, it stands for innovation, and we trace our roots to the pocket knife, the Swiss Army knife, and that's what Victorinox is all about, you know.
If you are in the market for the ultimate status symbol, then make way for Rolex. But before you make your way to an outlet, make sure your pockets run deep, because the top Rolex models can cost you around 2 crores. So what makes a Rolex so special? Well, the brand believes every timepiece is a symbol of precision. The artistry of a Rolex watch is the collective effort of the world's best watchmakers, gem setters, chemists and designers. And the end result is a preeminent symbol of performance and prestige. If you can tear yourself away from the watches at Baselworld, you will find the jewelry booths are as likely to catch your eye. From the runways of New York and Paris to the flow at Baselworld, the trend in jewelry is all about bright and bold colors. Designers are no longer looking for the purest quality rubies and sapphires, but instead opting for gemstones that are different and interesting. But is the Indian jewelry market making room for all these global brands? The evidence seems to suggest so.
The luxury has done pretty well for the last couple of years in the downturn of the economy, and it is still continuing to do well. I think basically the brands and luxury both are expanding its marketplace into the rich consumer more and more. It's the same in Indian luxury jewelry too. As far as if we consider the international luxury, it's still not matured, but it is going to be the fastest growing for the next 10 or 15 years, I would say, because China has already reached one of its peak, and India is the next destination.
Well, that was some real state-of-the-art technology back there. I'm going to take a quick spin now, but a lot more action coming up. Welcome back to the ET Now Baselworld 2012 special. Before the coming of quartz timepieces, merchant and military ships used to rely highly on mechanical timepieces, better known as marine chronometers. Who's the most trusted manufacturers of them the world over? Ulysse Nardha, of course.
It's a brand that brings with it 150 years of expertise in mechanical movement and a tradition of innovation. Every timepiece conveys a perfect marriage of design sensibility with superior technology. But what set this company apart from the very beginning was their marine chronometers, which have served over 50 navies the world over. Today, the brand is known for its complicated mechanical movements, and they're out to share their story with potential customers at Basel.
Well, I think for Ulysse Nardha, innovation is always important. But what we see now in the trend is more simplified complications, I would say so. I mean, people are still looking for complications, but more simplified. I think we see more classic designs. That's really the trend of today. But for us, the inside of the watch is always important. So we are quite easy and able to meet the trend. It's a very exciting year for us because we came with that in-house movement where we are going to be able to produce big, large quantities. It makes us even more independent than we have been. And I think I can say today the pride of Ulysse Nardha is that we are independent and very innovational.
Launching a luxury brand successfully in India is no bed of roses. Apart from establishing trust with the Indian customer, the brand has to justify its price tag. And no one knows this better than Ulysse Nardha, who through its successful campaigns put India amongst its key markets.
In India, we were really one of the first luxury watch brands that has been successful, that is really investing there. We believe in the Indian market, and I think we see a great potential there as well. What we noticed actually, and India is there really different to the rest of the world, we have a big part of our collection which appeals to the women, and our percentage of women's watches, ladies' watches sold in India is actually higher than in the rest of the world.
So let's see what the brand has on offer this year. We went around the booth and first laid eyes on the limited series marine chronometer with the 18-carat pink gold case. The finely printed numerals and white enamel dial is perfect if a classic look is what you're going for. But a more contemporary novelty in the marine family is the Blue Sea Marine Diver. It's got everything you'd expect from Ulsi Nadarn and is the perfect watch if blue is your favorite color. If you have a passion for astronomy, then Ulsi Nadarn's Moonstruck should find a place on your wrist. The polished celestial watch lets you keep track of lunar cycles, the relative position of the moon around the earth, and several other celestial functions are sure to leave any enthusiast delighted. If you don't spend your nights staring at the sky, then the Sonata Streamline is a watch with a futuristic and masculine appeal. Under the hood lies a patented self-winding manufacture caliber, and the exacting performance is matched with an exquisitely designed dial and titanium case, making this amongst the best offerings of the brand.
Ask anyone now and they'll tell you that Seiko is the one company that revolutionized the Japanese watchmaking industry. They took the world by storm with their Spring Drive and Sportura collection, and now they're set to do it all over again. Take a look.
Seiko is a brand that has had many firsts to its name. In 1924, the company introduced the world's first production quartz and later went on to bring the first quartz chronograph to the market. This culture of innovation started 125 years ago in a clock shop in Tokyo. And through continuous drive and passion, the Japanese brand has played a key role in transforming the principles of timekeeping.
We've been leaders in technology and innovation, and doing things that are revolutionary in the horology industry. If you look at our history, in 1969 we were the first to launch the quartz revolution to the world. In 1988 we brought in kinetic, which is energy powered by the movement of the body. In 1999 we brought our Spring Drive. And Spring Drive is the most energy efficient watch, mechanical watch. And today is the day for the new Astron, which is a watch which changes to the time to the place that you are. So over the years, over the decades, and we have 130 years of history behind us, we've changed horology in many ways. And I think that is the substance which is at the core of our brand.
Even with stringent government regulations, the watch market in India has been experiencing a growth of about 8 to 10% over the last few years. Most of this can be attributed to the rise in disposable income and organized retail, but watchmakers like Seiko are beginning to notice a change in consumer dynamics. They believe the demand for their products has risen because Indian customers have become more informed and knowledgeable when it comes to fine watches. And with a population this large, India has become one of the priority markets for brands like Seiko.
Unlike some companies, Seiko believes India is one of its core markets for now and for the future. So anything that is manufactured or part of the international collection is available to India from day zero. So if it is launched in New York, in Japan, it has to be launched in Delhi and Mumbai on the same day as well. And that's what we believe, because the Indian citizen is a global citizen like any other and deserves the best of products, the best of ambience. If you look at the Indian luxury or premium consumer, they are, I think, one of the most knowledgeable. So it is not surprising for me to find these consumers coming to me and saying that, and asking me questions that are very tricky, or knowing things about our products much before they buy the product. So they do their research, they know what they want to buy, and they're very clear about their priorities. So whatever the price point, they're looking at value from that product, and they're looking at a brand of substance. Thankfully, Seiko is that, and that's why I think we appeal to the Indian consumer.
At Seiko, it's not about refreshing a design and relaunching the model every year. Their updates are bigger and constantly push the boundaries of horology, and this Basel was no exception. Using their own patented low-energy consumption GPS receiver, Seiko has launched the world's first solar-powered GPS watch. The Astron can recognize 39 different time zones and set the time and date for you using a global network of GPS satellites. Impressive stuff from a watch that doesn't run on a battery.
This is the most smart the timepiece. This can recognize 39 destination, 39 time zone, and as well as a very precise like a time. And the time accuracy is within 1 second of 100,000 years.
Seiko's passion for speed and precision has also led them into the world of sport. They are the watch partner of FC Barcelona, and the Sportura collection is truly worth the trust of the best team in the world of soccer. On the pitch, the water, or in the air, these sports watches suit the needs of athletes in every field of sporting endeavour.
Time for a quick breather here on the show, but when we return, a sneak peek into the 2012 Corum collection. Hello and welcome back to the ET Now Baselworld 2012 special. Now, at the helm of horological innovation is a young Swiss watchmaker called Corum. Their $20 gold piece wristwatch shot them to fame many years ago, and what's more is that they are still frontrunners in this space. Let's find out what connoisseurs can expect from the 2012 collection.
Founded in 1955, Corum is an exclusive brand that offers high-quality watch collections that feature innovative and distinct designs. Their collections embody a unique expression of horological expertise, which have also made their way to the world of sailing. Last year, in pursuit of its growth strategy, the brand joined the French AC45 Energy team as an official timekeeper. The relationship with this sport comes straight from its historical Admiral's Cup collection, which was launched back in 1960. And since then, it's embodied the brand's tribute to the maritime world and sailors. But if that does not satisfy the timepiece connoisseur in you, then hold your breath for this beauty. Time stands still when the seconds tick by in Corum ridges. Polished to perfection with a sleek finish, classic with a modern twist, the Corum Bridges collection is apt for the contemporary man with a vintage taste. The GC brand reflects the story of entrepreneurial men and women driven by the joy of self-expression. The brand believes their product is for clientele who look upon their own accomplishments with a sense of pride and strive for equality in every aspect of their lives. But at GC, it isn't about charging exorbitant prices for timepieces. Instead, the brand takes pride in making luxury timepieces that are within the reach of most working professionals.
GC is all about affordable luxury, and we have a tagline called Smart Luxury. So people ask me what smart luxury means. Smart luxury kind of has a double entendre. The word smart can mean smart product. It can mean a smart purchase because we make a beautiful timepieces at affordable prices. So we're doing a campaign all over the world about the moments of smart luxury. And we're going to have up-and-coming stars in different professions, all people that are going to be our spokespeople for GC, and they're going to share their smart luxury moments with us.
If you are looking to rejuvenate your love affair with desirable wristwatches, GC offers substance, value, and fine craftsmanship to fulfill dreams of self-expression. And having reached its 15th anniversary, GC had some exciting new launches at Basel.
We are launching a limited edition 15th anniversary mechanical collection for women's and for men. So we're going to run 115 pieces for our 15th anniversary in a numbered selection, and we're going to have them available in all of our GC boutiques around the world. So that was our anniversary present to ourselves. Then we're launching a brand new matte gray ceramic watch in the men's sport collection, which we think is very exciting. And we have some new GC3 chronos that we did with some color accents. And then we're also starting to concentrate on a return to the classics. So we're doing some very beautiful slim cases with some classical styles that have a twist of modernity. We have the GC3, okay, which is our chrono sport collection. We have a precious collection, which is all about diamonds. And that's about 20% of our business, and we put diamonds on dials, bezels, lots of diamonds, a little diamonds, so it's a very important part for our GC girl. And the guys, we have an aqua sport collection that we did based around the Olympics and the colors of the rings, so that'll be launching this summer. And then we did a really exciting piece of female product around animal. So python is very hot in women's accessories, and we did a really wonderful sport watch with a python band, a real python band, and a python bezel, which all of the fashion people around the world are very excited about.
So if you're wondering if you'll have access to these limited edition timepieces on offer by GC, rest assured, because GC is on a mission to expand its presence in India.
GC is doing very well in the Indian market. We have a boutique. We will be growing in India as our retailers grow with us. We want to keep it as an exclusive product, and Ivana and her team have done a great job in positioning GC in the Indian marketplace.
Well, there you have it. Whether you're out to buy something simple and affordable or want to don a watch that makes a statement, with over 2,000 brands to choose from, you'll certainly have your work cut out for you. Going through the booths at Basel, surrounded by over 100,000 visitors, it's easy to forget that beyond the exit, the world continues to go through a financial crisis. Watchmakers continue to draw in the crowds through constant innovation, intricate craftsmanship, and distinct designs that would leave you drooling. Baselworld is evidence that watches have evolved into something much more than a device that tells time. They have come to embody our appreciation for substance and artistry and become a means for self-expression.
Well, we've come to the end of our ET Now Baselworld 2012 special. We hope you've enjoyed this exclusive on the leading watchmakers of the world. That's all for now though. Au revoir.